Hey everybody, welcome back to How to Renovate. Tyler Fever with Terra Firma Industries, and we're back at Chevy Lane. As you can see, we've been busy digging a lot of ditches. This first ditch that you see with the shoring on the side, that pipe at the bottom there, that's where our storm is going to hook up to. So we've got our rain leaders and our drain tile all going into a sump, which I'll show you in a minute. That'll take all the rain waters off the roof and all the water that sits around the house and bring it out to the road, and away it goes. Okay, the second ditch we have, which you can kind of see right here below me, we've got water pipes. So we've got 1.5 inches, which is going to run the sprinkler system. We also have a 1-inch pipe out there, which is going to operate the domestic water. And we have those 2 pieces of conduit, which are for electrical. That was ran in a previous ditch that we had to run the water lines and the electrical out to the road. Next week, we have the city coming in. They're going to drill across underneath the road, put a new water box in for us, and bring in a larger water line. Okay, so this was the sump I was just talking about. This is what's going to connect to the storm out at the front. We've got all our pipes you can see coming down into this drain basin. That will actually have another piece put on top. The water's going to flow in there and basically come out to the street. So everything comes around the house and into this drain. It'll also pick up the slope of our driveway, and all the water will flow right back in there and then get taken out to the road. What you're seeing here is the prep work for our slab and our in-floor heat. Underneath, we've got that first layer of our insulation, which is an R12. On top of that, we have a 6x6 mesh. And then on top of that is where we're actually zap strapping our water lines down. This piping here will actually run back to the boiler. It's going to get warm water pushed through it, which is actually going to heat the concrete, which in turn will heat the garage. Okay, so what we have here is we've got the ditch that they've dug around the house. This is where our perimeter drains and our rain leaders are going. You can see right now they've got just the gravel in on this side at the front and the other at the back side. They've already got the pipe laid. We'll take you to the back in a minute and show you. But this is how they prep it. So we get the gravel, the drainage gravel in, the pipe goes on top of this, it gets filled with more rock, and then we can backfill with the dirt. So follow me to the back of the house here and we'll kind of see what the pipe looks like before it gets buried. So as you can see here, there's 2 pipes. One is going to be the rain leaders, which picks up our downspout. The other pipe will be a solid pipe, and that's going to carry the rain that comes down from the gutters, down the down pipes into a solid pipe. That pipe then takes it around, also meets up with that sump, and then takes it away. So there's 2 pipe systems here. There's one for the standing water that's around the house, and one for the water that comes from the gutters, roof, and downspouts. So here's a perfect example. We've got our down pipe coming, which is attached to the gutter. The water comes down and into this pipe. You can see this pipe is solid. So this is actually taking all the rainwater that comes off the roof down the pipes, and it's actually taking it to the front of the house. This other pipe we have here, this lower one, that one is the one that picks up all the standing water and takes it away. Some of it will dissipate here, but others will actually travel to the front. Now if you come around the back corner, you can kind of see the finished product. So they've actually got the pipe and everything. It's all buried below us. It's all been backfilled. So this drainage rock will help the water that's coming around the house get down to that pipe and get taken away. So this is kind of where we're at. We also have to put dirt back on top of this, so our finished grade is probably going to be right about here by the time everything's all been backfilled and we're back to grade. We've had a great big windstorm the last couple of days, and what we've done is you can see how much stuff is actually slid off the roof. It's working just the way we wanted it to. That's the key as to why I put a tin roof on, because I didn't want the debris sitting on the roof. If you look around at some of the shingled houses, it just sits and gets stuck. You can see it sliding down on top of the gutter. You can actually see some of the debris sitting on top. We've got relief guard on there, so the only thing that's actually getting into the gutter is the water. Everything else is staying on top, so it's working perfectly. The rest of the house, you can see we've got our nice big windows in. We've got that really rich black frame on the outside of the windows. Again, just big picture windows. Again, going back to that light, fantastic light coming into the house. And they've also already prepped the house for the Tyvek. You can see that blue skin that's going around the windows. That's the waterproofing. That's coming to code. Then we've got all our Tyvek wrapped onto it. So we're good to start our rain screen. And again, things are just moving along just perfect.